All right, so now we're getting into some more difficult drawings here. 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11 are probably the hardest ones on here, in my opinion. So we're going to start with number 6 first. Okay, so we're going to do this in like 3 different parts. So we're going to do this back rectangular shape here, and then we're going to add this awkward shape, and then we're going to put the hole through it. Okay, so I'm going to start, get the measurements of this object here and extrude it. So it is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches long, and 1, 2, 3.5 tall. So I'm going to go 5 by 3.5. So I'm going to create a new document. ISO 6. I'm going to create a sketch on my front plane and click front to change to view, and I'm going to make a rectangle using a corner rectangle, and it's going to be 5 by, I already forgot, so let's double check. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it is 3.5 tall, so 3.5 tall. And then when we go to extrude it, okay, it is 1 inch of an extrusion. So I'm going to click on extrude and go 1 inch. All right, so now okay, I'm going to do this awkward shape right here on top of it. Okay, so I'm kind of draw it out using the line tool. All right, so I'm going to start from this side and go over to connect this angle, because it's easier to do the measurements all around the angle, the slant here. So I'm going to start by making a line from here to the edge. So go create a sketch on this face right here, click on front. I'm going to make a line from here over, and that length of that line is 4. Oh, I gotta click my line. There we go, length of 4. All right, let me try that again. Apparently I didn't start it. So there we go. Start, click 4 inches. Okay, so that's where it is going to end. I'm going to click escape here because I'm going to make this part of the line here. It goes all the way up and over 1.5. So I'm going to click on line. This is my starting point. I'm going to go all the way up. All right, and then over. That line is 1.5. Now this, I have my starting point and my end point of my slant. So now we know we just connect it, and that automatically makes that slant without having to do like the angles of these corners here. So I'm going to extrude that portion now, which again is 1. So I'm going to go to extrude. Again, looking at it 3-dimensionally makes it a little bit easier. Angle of 1, or length of 1. All right, so now we have that. So next we need to do is create the hole down the middle. So right here is the center of the hole. Zoom in a little bit. All right, so if we count up, we go 1, 2. So it is 2 inches up, 1, 2, and at 2 inches from the side. All right, so I'm going to do the point option. So I'm going to click on sketch, and I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. Click on front, and I'm going to make a point. And right now I'm just going to click anywhere for the point because I'm going to measure with the dimension tool. It is measure from here to here, okay, and that is 2. And then from this line to the point, and that is also 2. So now I have my point. I can use the hole tool to make a hole that's got a diameter of 4, or the radius of diameter of 2, sorry. Diameter is 2 and the radius is 1. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to click out of my sketch by clicking the green check. I'm going to come over here and use the hole tool. I'm going to select the point I made, and then I'm going to change this through, and the diameter here is 2. All right, and it should change my hole to that there, and then there is the hole for this tool, not tool, the hole for this object. I'm sorry. So double check it. Okay, it looks very close to it, and when I say very close, I mean exact. So this is ISO number 6.